culture. It can be defined as a society that values weight, body shape, and size over health or well-being. Society believes that a smaller body is a better body.
The normalisations of such behaviours makes it harder for us to even notice it within people.
It's even small comments like when a newborn loses all the weight after a pregnancy, saying, "Oh wow, look how quickly you lost the baby weight."
In articles about weight loss, they tend to use words such as better, happier, more confident when public figures have lost loads of weight.
This drives people to think that weight loss is the only way to feel happy about yourself.
Adverts and endorsements on social media sites such as Instagram from celebrities such as the Kardashians, Gwyneth Paltrow and other popular influencers can cause a great impact on how people look at their body image. Female adolescents seem to be the most affected by the unrealistic beauty standards portrayed in newspapers, magazines, online articles and social media alike. There seem to be many different dieting trends such as fad dieting, skipping meals and the 5-2 diet, for example, which is where you don't eat for 2 days out of the 7 days of the week. Recent teenage dieting includes irregular periods for girls and even a direct correlation to eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia nervosa. Noticeable changes in behaviour includes fatigue and being easily distracted. Due to the age of social media, it seems body image is more prevalent now and dieting is a way to achieve their goal.
Low-calorie diets actually result in weight loss being slowed down. This is because the body feels as if it's being starved and goes into starvation mode. This means that the body becomes more effective at using the energy it receives from food and drink. And this is used to protect the body's fat stores and uses up lean tissue and muscle to gain calories it needs to function efficiently. This loss of muscle decreases metabolic rate to ensure that the body needs less calories to function. Therefore, weight loss is slowed down. Metabolic rate is the rate at which the body burns calories and is also determined by the amount of muscle the body has. Generally, the more muscle someone has, the higher their metabolic rate. This is due to muscle burning more calories than fat does. So when muscle loss occurs, the metabolic rate decreases and fewer calories are burnt. In this case, does yo-yo dieting permanently damage metabolism? No, but weight loss is from both the decrease in muscle mass and fat. So when you put weight on after a low-calorie diet, it's mainly fat, so the metabolic rate will be slower. Another problem with low-calorie diets is that there are sharp fluctuations in blood sugar level, which can increase the chances of somebody developing heart disease and diabetes.
In normal weighted women, dieting can in fact have the opposite effect of what they strive for. There are chances of gaining weight instead of losing it. Even though on paper, normal weighted women should not need to diet, as the area of social media and gossip magazines makes it hard to accept their body image as it is. There's a constant need to change in order to fit into stereotypical beauty standards, which are ever changing. However, these standards associate the control of eating habits with beauty and happiness.
With starvation diets, they can be quite harmful to the body, as within the first 6 hours your body breaks down glycogen to glucose, which is stored in the liver for energy. However, after 6 hours the stores of glycogen begin to dwindle, and then between 6 to 72 hours the body enters into a state called ketosis because it starves. As there's very little glucose now in the blood, the body resorts to breaking down fat deposits into fatty acids as a source of energy. This is also paired with brain function, which is impaired greatly. After 72 hours, the body begins to cannibalize itself because without energy stores of fats and sugars, the body gets energy from alternative sources like protein reserves. Between 1 to 2 weeks of starvation, without the consumption of vitamins and minerals, the immune system begins to shut down, along with unnecessary functions like menstruation and libido. After 3 weeks to 70 days, starvation would typically result in death.
The eating behaviours between genders seem to differ because from an early adolescent age, girls have pressures to be thin due to external factors such as advertisements and gossip columns. The beauty ideal is plastered all over social media, but that isn't to say that men don't get affected by this as well. They do, but to a lesser extent than women. This reflects in dieting, which is therefore more prevalent in women than men. If everyone could take a moment to look under their seats, please.
So the majority of you should have found an information slip. Yes, I know, not very interesting.
And they each have information about some popular diets.
So the liquid diet, as the name suggests, is when the majority of your calories from the day come from liquids. In this diet, meal replacement shakes are very popular. This isn't a practical diet for long-term weight loss, and people tend to only use it for a short-term weight loss solution.
The air diet. This has to be the most ridiculous diet in existence. But yes, believe it or not, people actually do this and think that it works. People lift a fork to their mouth, pretending that this is a food that they are craving, and they believe that it gives them the satisfaction of eating it. This diet promotes eating disorders, decreases your metabolism, and can even lead to muscle breakdown. So in all this so-called diet causes more harm.
And finally, the 5-2 diet. This diet is the most popular form of intermittent fasting. You eat normally for 5 days of the week, and on 2 days your diet is restricted to 600 calories at max. You don't have to do your 2 restricted days back to back, it's completely up to you, which is why this diet is so popular, because people deem it as more flexible. Many people don't even tend to see it as a diet anymore, but more like a lifestyle. On a 600 calorie diet, people tend to skip meals and or use meal replacement shakes. We'll just wait for Henry to adjust his lighting. Flat tummy tea. Whether you want to lose £10, £20 or even £100, we're here to help you with your weight loss goals, which is why we've reached out to all the influencers and celebrities to help you young women think that you're not good enough. The best thing about flat tummy tea is that miraculously, with no change in your diet, you can eat whatever you want and still lose weight. Yeah, maybe it is because I can't get off the toilet, but half a stone in a week, you can't argue. Side effects of a restricted diet can include depression as a result of a deficiency in vitamins and minerals D and B12. Anorexia in the UK has doubled since the late 2000s. Women are targeted more as a demographic by weight loss advertising, which has proved to affect their calorific intake.